wouldn't regret this, right? No, John Wick! You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! I fumbled. I started clicking like no! So you may be wondering, Force Rots, why would you do this to yourself? And the answer to that is addiction. Even if you've only beaten the first Geometry Dash level, you remember the feeling of happiness and triumph you got upon finally completing it. And if you went any further than that, you know that the rush continues with every level you beat. Now imagine the feeling you could get from beating a level from the hardest difficulty in the game after years of grinding. Yeah, I did. Am I dreaming? 55,129 attempts went into this moment. And I'll tell you, Geometry Dash's addictive nature really kicked in with this completion because I wanted more. So it got me thinking, what if I challenged myself to grind Extreme Demons for 100 days in a row with no off days? How many could I beat? How much better at the game could I get? Would I start to hate both Geometry Dash and myself by the end of the challenge? I don't know. But what I do know is that challenges need goals. So I made a list of 3 that I wanted to try to accomplish. Number 1, I want to beat at least 20 Extreme Demons by the end of this challenge. Number 2, I want to beat a new hardest Extreme Demon. And number 3, at least try to enjoy myself. The truth is, I love Geometry Dash, and I have plenty of unique stories and lessons to tell from each Extreme Demon I picked for this challenge. So I hope that both me and you can gain something from this video. With that being said, let's do this! Yo, who is ready to watch me grind Extreme Demons for the next 100 days? My first Extreme Demon I'm going to be playing is a level with a lot of history behind it. It's a very cool level with a very cool song that I've been wanting to beat for a very long time, and it's at the bottom of the first page of most downloaded Extreme Demons. It is The Ultimate Phase by Andromeda GMD. I've always thought this level was cool, so I'm excited to try this out. Let's take this into practice mode. So the Ultimate Phase starts off like suspiciously easy. Like, this is how the level reels you in. Like, it starts off easy, so you're like, oh, it's an easy Extreme Demon. But trust me, it gets worse. It gets worse. This ship part is not too bad. Very easy stuff here. And then this UFO is not bad at all either. And then, out of nowhere, asymmetrical duel. Because every Extreme Demon needs an asymmetrical duel, right? That makes everything in life harder. I don't know why. That's just... You're gonna see that a lot during this 100 days. You're gonna see a lot of asymmetrical duels that are probably gonna make you get really angry. There we go. And then after the asymmetrical duel is a pretty chill part. It's just some UFO gameplay, you know, doable stuff. And it's like a pretty easy UFO part. And then again, asymmetrical duel, because you need 2 apparently. You need 2 asymmetrical duels in a level. I think 0 is more than enough, but I guess the creators in this level did not care about that. As you can see, I am already quite frustrated by these asymmetrical duels. So many great Extreme Demons are ruined by this type of gameplay. And if you don't know what I mean, allow me to briefly explain. Symmetrical duel gameplay consists of 2 of the same game mode doing the same thing at the same time. So you can really just focus on one icon since the other one doesn't really matter in this case. Then, we have asymmetrical duel gameplay. This is when both of your icons start doing different things, but are still controlled by the same input. This forces you to focus on both icons at once, which is very hard for the human brain to do, and in Geometry Dash, requires way more practice than any other type of gameplay. The asymmetrical duels in the Ultimate Phase aren't too bad, but trust me, these duels will come back to haunt me in the future. Oh my god! Anyways, when beating Extreme Demons, I found that the most efficient strategy to make fast progress is by beating them backwards. Instead of playing from 0 and dying over and over to the same things, what you should be doing is placing a start position at different points in the level. That way you can practice it backwards. You'd probably want to start around 90%. That way you could spend time mastering the final section of the level to hopefully prevent any super late deaths. Then move on to 80 to 100%, 70 to 100%, and so on. This sets you up to already have learned how to play the entire level. That way when you do start playing from 0, you have a high chance of making big progress. Hopefully. So naturally, I began with going for an 87 to 100% run on the Ultimate Phase, which includes a pretty which includes a pretty simple ship part and then the final cube. Dang it, man, why am I dying at the last clicks? Chat, this is not a good sign, I'm not even gonna lie. It's like, I cannot die to these clicks. This is... Dude, why do I keep... No! Why do I keep dying to these clicks? No! For whatever reason, I just kept dying to this final cube.